Nicole sentenced to jail. Lindsay arrested again for drinking and driving. And Brittany, well, too many messes to count. Hollywood bad girls get all the attention, but our next guest wants to put a stop to that, Greg.
She teaches young girls how not to be like Lindsay or Brittany, but to be who they truly are. Christina Coia is the creator of the Shine Through program, and she's only 15 years old.
I know.
Welcome to you. Before we talk about the details of the program, I want to ask you about your peers. Do you really sense that they want to be like Lindsay and Brittany, particularly when they're going through all this trouble? Are they still emulating these girls?
Well, a lot of the time, it's really hard when you're going through around middle school age to figure out who you are and who you want to be. And a lot of the time, you look to other people, including celebrities, to be who...
I'm sorry, we were... Well,
just go ahead and hold that.
Such a great sport here. We were just having a little bit of technical problems. What inspired you? Was it your friends? Were they starting to get into trouble?
Not necessarily. It was more about observing my middle school life and just watching girls becoming what their friends were instead of what they wanted to be. And for example, if your friends all play field hockey, well, then you're going to play field hockey. But make
so
sure
friends are important. Like we're always told, your peers are very important, who you hang out with.
Right, but it could escalate to something like, well, if your friends are all drinking, then maybe you want to start drinking, and you have to veer away from that and just, if you want to play field hockey, do it because you want to do it, not because your friends do it.
And don't necessarily adopt the mores and the values of that group.
Not necessarily, and of course friends have positive influences as well, but make sure that if you are who you want to be, then your conscience will shine through as well, and you can make the right decisions.
Christina, it's such a tough age, and I know, I mean, peer pressure. When I was your age, my friends were getting bad perms. I had to get a bad perm, too. But fortunately, I had a nice group of friends. But how do you say no when your friends are getting into trouble, when they're talking about drinking and smoking and sex and all of that? How do you, it's hard to say, no, I'm not going to do that.
It is very hard to say no, and that's what the Shine Through program is about, realizing that, okay, maybe I am following my friends in ways that I might not want to.
So what do you do?
And so there's 3 stages in Shine Through that are used to take the first steps to becoming who you are. The first, of course, is discovering that you need to become who you want to be. And the second is experimentation, in which, for example, you would say, walking through a store with your friends. All right, well, I like those shoes. Okay, my friends might not like them, but I like them, and I'm going to go buy them, and being okay with that.
And finally?
And finally, Shine Through, the goal is where you come to a point where you say, I'm comfortable with myself, my friends like those shoes, all right, that's cool, I'll buy them, but it's because I like them as well.
Christina Coia, you're so rounded and wise, and you're 15.
You are incredible.
Thank you.
I have a feeling we're going to be hearing a lot more from you, and it's shinethrough.org for people to go to and get great advice. Advice certainly I can use.
Even to this day.
Yeah, even today I can actually...
Don't succumb to peer pressure, Paige.
Thank you, Christina. Well, we're going to have a first look at a